Hey, it's been a minute since we've done a video. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a project that we've been working on throughout the summer, and what is going to be pretty important here on the farm in the next 2 months. We've got to finish some cows. They've got to go to the market here real soon, to the butcher, and get out to some of you guys that are buying some cows here end of October into November. We've got this barn set up and ready for them to come over here to finish their last few months and be happy, eat a whole bunch of corn, a whole bunch of grass and alfalfa, and kind of wanted to show you guys what we got going on over here. So we bought this grain bin at an auction a couple of weeks ago, and we put it in here in the barn. And I had a delivery this morning of 2 tons of cracked corn and protein mixture. I had to cut a little trap door up there so the delivery guy, he could put his auger out and put it right inside here and filled this thing up. And whenever I bought it, I didn't have this little trap door down here for filling the buckets of grain. So we get a 5-gallon bucket and fill it up, and I don't know, about 20 to 25 pounds for 2 cows, and that will allow us to measure all of our food. And all this here is alfalfa and clover mixture. We're going to give them some of that too as well, as long as all this fresh grass. We do have grass bales still, and so with that mixture, it should come out to a good portion for them. This side over here, we wanted it to have cleared out for them for the wintertime to get away from the weather. I built this back wall back here, so that way, as you can tell, there's a couple holes in the back of the barn. That one was a real bad one. I just took the whole panel out. But those holes came from the Bobcat whenever we got in here and cleaned out the winter mess that was in here. And so I built that back wall so that way the Bobcat can come in here and scoop up against it. So now I won't put any holes in the back wall, which will be nice. And so yeah, I mean that's pretty much it for here. Yeah, we built this wall here. Kind of separates their food from where they can go, and that way they don't get in here and eat it. And because we came across that problem last year. We didn't have this wall here. We had a whole bunch of hay over here, and we put a bunch of, there's a video on it, a couple videos back, I'm sure, that you can look. But I just had a pallet wall up here. That didn't work so well. They got up in there and destroyed it. I basically I just opened it up, let them eat it, and came in here with the Bobcat later and cleaned it up. That still was a headache and a mess, but yeah, so I'm going to move the trailer and the lawnmower with all my tools. I'm going to get it out of here, and I'll bring cows over and we can feed them. So we were up to 12 cows. We got rid of 5 of them to pay for alfalfa seed. I put up a video, a short video or a little reel video not too long ago about us plowing up a field and getting it ready for alfalfa. So we needed to sell some of those. That way we can buy that alfalfa and to buy grain. And we also have our 1086 has got a little problem with it. It's got a clutch problem. The clutch went bad on it. So we've got it split into 2 pieces at the moment, which is a lot of work. So we had to pay for that part and all these other things. So yeah, so we are down to 7 at the moment, which is actually enough to fill our orders at what we have so far. That's what this finishing part of the fields are. This part over here, this field, they can get to, and that's where they can get their water, and that's where they can get into the stable if they need to, and that's where we can weigh them. And then they come over here to get fed and eat all this grass. Here they come. Come on, you two. Come on. So while they're on their way over here, I'll take you to the grain bin that we just installed in here. And we can put a 5-gallon bucket in here, open her up. And that's about 20 to 25 pounds of grain and protein. Which I'm just going to pour in here. And then on top of that, I'm going to put some alfalfa or clover on top and let them eat away. All right. They seem to like it. I also built this gate. We bought this gate also at an auction. It has got a wheel on it, so it makes it easier to shut. As big as it is, I'm going to keep them out of that alfalfa and everything. I'll put a T-post there so I can chain it up so they won't stick their head in there and open it up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the finishing side of things. Hopefully here in the next few months they can eat a whole bunch, get real big and real fat. They should be hopefully be right at 1,000 pounds, maybe a little bit more. That's what we're shooting for. And we have a few openings left up for May in 2023 and then some October 2023. If you're interested, please let me know. I'll put you on the list. Obviously, if there's cancellations, we'll bump people up and they can get them hopefully a little earlier. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching the videos. I appreciate this. Oh, one other thing. We are going to start packages. So in October, I'm planning on getting a half cow, maybe a little bit more for myself. I'm going to get a couple deep freezers, and I'm going to start doing packages. So like say you guys wanted like 10 pounds of hamburger or a couple steaks or something like that. You guys can just get a hold of me and say, this is what you want. I'll get you a price, get you a box full of meat. Either you guys come pick it up or I'll bring it to you, whatever works, and we'll work out those details later. But that's coming up here soon, so please put a comment if you guys are interested in doing that kind of stuff here soon, and that way we'll know. Also, if you drive by my house, if you guys know where we live, we have a refrigerator out by the side of the road that we're doing really well on selling eggs. We got 3 different people in my family who raises chickens, and they will gather the eggs. We normally don't wash them, and we'll put them out by the side of the road. People stop by all the time and grab eggs, and it's been doing very well lately. So if you need some, get a hold of me or swing by the house. Anyways, I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.